Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. It's a bit late in the evening really. Unfortunately I had to go out and pick up some bits for the Mrs. Disability scooter, and then we had a dinner while we was out. Stopped at Carvery, old Toby Carvery. Gotta love a Toby Carvery. But I've got to do the filters, so yeah, having to do them quite late. But I thought I'd give you a quick update and show you how the fish are settled into the pond. So give me a second, I'll just spin you around and show you how the fish are doing. Hopefully there's enough light in there for you to see, but they've settled in absolutely lovely. I've just gave him some mealworms, so they've just finished those off. A couple left in there now, but not very many. They do love a mealworm. So yeah, got to get these filters cleaned because they are pretty bad. And the tree that Vince mentioned, it had tipped over towards the back, so all the branches on it have all sort of grown out to the left, or the left of the tree. So now it comes up straight and then comes right across the top of the pond. I think that's going to be going out in the wildlife pond out the front. It's too big for this pond, but it was sold as a pond plant, so it is supposed to be in a pond. And I know Vince said like there's just like a mass of roots at the bottom. There is actually a pot down there, but the roots have grown out from up the stem of the tree thing, and filled the bottom there. But it's doing a good job. It's taking a lot of the nitrates and potassium and whatnot out of the pond, so it is doing a job. It's just too flaming big. But yeah, fish are all loving life, munching well on the food, and the two new ones have settled in no problem whatsoever. So yeah, did notice that Big Mama had lost a scale on her back. Noticed that while Vince was here, but it looks nice and clean, so I don't think I'm going to have to do anything to that. I'll just keep an eye on it and make sure nothing happens to it. She seems happy enough. And there's my little kinky Susan down there. It's quite happy. Here's the other one, which I can't remember the name of. I told you I wouldn't. He's doing well. Filters. Oh, unfortunately where I've been at work, the filters have not been done for 5 days. And look, this is the problem you have. It liquefies above, but down the bottom here, you've got like one big solid lump that's not breaking up. And it doesn't matter if you put it on full air, like that, so you've got air just going in that one, or both, it just won't break up. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to drop that in a minute, and then that solid lump will break up against the air pipe down the bottom, and then it will actually start moving. But they are in a hell of a mess. So yeah, not much you can do about it. I mean, as I say, work commitments and such like, and having visitors, it's been nearly 5 days since they've been cleaned, which is probably a couple more days than I like to go. I like to get these done every 3 days at minimum, but it's what it is. Got to work to earn a crust, haven't you? So yeah, the top bits of them are boiling alright, and this one's boiling alright. It's just that one gone like a solid lump down the bottom. I think it's the opposite way round on the easy pods. The easy pods do that at the top, but the upflows do it from the bottom up. The nature of the beast. I'm not sure how long this video will be because, as I say, it's getting dark, so you won't have enough light for me to use on the camera to see anything. Big mama coming up for a nose. It's very friendly, that one. The chags usually are, aren't they? They tend to be one of the most friendly fish. So sort of laid back. Yeah, I've turned the little skimmer off for a little while. I'll be cleaning that in a minute. So they are loving life at the moment. At the moment, pond sitting at 20.4, so reasonably warm in there. It won't go below 17 anyhow, because that's when the air source heat pump kicks in. 17. Right, I'm going to shut this off and get on with doing these filters. If I can sort out enough light, I'll show you. If not, I'll probably have to pick you up tomorrow. So, see you in a while. Give you a quick look at that just before I go. You can see it's broke up most of it now. We've just got one little lump around this end here that's still got to break up. But hopefully that'll go with just the air now. I dropped it and it's really slow dropping where that big solid lump at the bottom was, and it broke against the air pipe down there, so then that allows it then to start boiling up. So it does go, it's just a bit of a flack if you leave them too long. It's not ideal. Still works really well, and the more crap that's in there, the finer it filters, if you like. But you get to a point where it starts blocking up and slowing the pump down, which isn't good, not good at all. But that's all going now, and I'll leave them to boil up for a little bit longer. So that one's boiling up, no problem at all. So I'll give them a little bit of time and then drain them out. In the meantime, I'm going to go and water the plants with that water there. So, but as I say, I'm going to lose the light, so I'll probably end up picking you up tomorrow. But we'll see. Anything interesting, and I think you might like to see, I'll show you. Oh, just before I do that, just let me show you this. I think this is gorgeous. A new begonia came out. Don't know how well the light will be on for that, but look at that flower. That is absolutely stunning. It's got like a serrated edge on the edge of the petals, so it looks like somebody's gone round each of the petals with a pinking shears and cut each petal. But that's absolutely beautiful, and it's a lovely pink. But it's a lovely flower, really is. Oh yeah, rest of the fuchsias are all doing okay at the moment. There's a few getting a bit windswept, and some of them are finishing off and dropping off. But as soon as they drop off, you get another lot of flowers come out. So they'll keep producing flowers until the temperature drops too low. This one's starting to collapse under its own weight. That's pushing all the leaves down and whatnot. The only problem with that is if you get a bit of bad weather or whatnot, you end up getting some of these break off, because they just get too heavy to support themselves. But it's gone absolutely mad this year, that one. So yeah, right, I'm going to put you down, carry on with these filters for a little while, and so I'll either pick you up a little bit later or tomorrow.
The following day.
Well, it's the following day. I suppose I got finished just after 10 o'clock last night. Filters are clean. The right hand one that does the main filters isn't as clean as I would like it to be. There's still a few little clumps of stuff in there, but it's as clean as I could get it in one bash. Took about 6 to 8 boils, I suppose, to get it to the condition it's in now. So yeah, it's not good. Doesn't do them any good whatsoever to leave them too long. But the pond's looking good. I'll spin you around and show you that, and then get on and do what I've got to do today. So, let me just spin you around. Here we go. Pond's looking quite good. We had tremendous rain last night. Really did have tremendous rain, and it's a bit windy today. I don't know if that's the remnants of that storm that we had coming through. What was it, Betty? I don't know. Can't keep up with the names they give storms. I'm sure it was Betty. Yeah, fish are doing well. They're just having a bit of food. Yeah, doing fine. One of the Yamakanishkis has got, it looks like he's got a bad eye, but it's really hard to tell because he's got coloration over one eye, which makes it really prominent and really stands out. I don't want to stress him by trying to catch him because he does fly around that pond like no one's business. But, yeah, I might have to catch him and have a good look. Doesn't seem to be affecting him. He doesn't worry at it or anything, so I don't know. The others are all doing fine. I might do a little bit of underwater footage, see if I can see. That might be less stressful for him. As soon as I put the camera in there, anywhere near it, it'll swim off and hide. Yeah, it depends on what angles you look at it. Where it's got the black markings on it, that part in certain positions in the pond, it just looks like it's disappeared. They're doing all lovely. Very peaceful and relaxing sitting down here just next to the pond. And it is a good time to sit and watch your fish and your behaviour of your fish, because if there's something wrong, the fish will let you know. I always recommend spending time like this, sitting down near your pond watching your fish. There's my little Dainichi Kohaku down there. Just putting a little bit of size on. Right, well I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll finish up doing what I've got to do today. Try and get this video released for you for tomorrow, and go from there. Right, I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.